basically, there are these 3 red cube puzzles that you have to go back and solve after finishing the game. The first one is in the telescope room. The second one is really tricky with some code deciphering. And the third one, you basically kind of just have to brute force it to figure it out. A lot of people don't even know how exactly they did it. But hey, if you do all that, you unlock the 3 red cubes. All you really get is the satisfaction of knowing that you did it and you're crazy enough to figure it all out. And moving on to number 2, we have an extremely elaborate Easter egg, surprisingly, from Battlefield 4. This is the famous Dragon Valley Easter egg. Now, it's insanely complicated to break down, like all the stuff in this video. So I'm going to be paraphrasing a lot, but basically what you've got to do is find a series of 7 extremely hard-to-find switches in the Dragon Valley map of Battlefield 4. And the most difficult thing, though, is that each of these switches activate different lanterns on different parts of the map, and it's all server-based, and it's going to be completely random at times. After probably many hours of trying this, once you get all the lanterns to light, you'll be granted access to a keypad that will give you a Morse code. That Morse code will then send you on basically a map-hopping trip to find more Morse code, specifically a graveyard shift that will give you one final Morse code for you to enter a very specific code at a very specific time on a certain map during a certain type of game mode. And if you do all of that, you know what you get? A special DICE LA camo that you can only get through this method, or if you work at DICE. So you get a completely unique camo for doing all that crazy stuff. And the biggest question is it worth it? I think that's up for you to decide. I'm not going to judge you. And finally, at number 1, we have a secret from Trials Fusion. Prepare yourself, guys. This is insane, because the people at the developers Red Links are absolutely insane when it comes to Easter egg hunts in their Trials game. But in Trials Fusion, there's a series of hidden wooden planks that all have different letters, and when you put them together, it doesn't really mean anything. But someone out there managed to decipher the code that gives you a clue in the form of a message telling players to perform a secret code at a certain place. And what that does is trigger a secret song that is only played when the game's volume is turned all the way down. Players actually used spectral analysis, yes, I shit you not, in order to discover another message in the form of Morse code in that song. That message actually led to a website where images were posted every day, and they were seemingly clues that the community attempted to follow. This code eventually led to another screen that had a series of different coordinates and instructions pointing to different locations around the world, like San Francisco, Helsinki, and Sydney, and the UK. Trials fans all around the world actually tracked down these locations to find 4 small treasure boxes, some of which were actually buried underground. Inside each of those boxes was a key and a plaque with a very intriguing message. Midday in year 2113, first Saturday in August, 1 of 5 keys will open the box underneath the Eiffel Tower. The creator of this riddle said in an interview that arrangements have been made to make sure that something will happen on that day for the key holders, which basically means this is going to be a story that is passed down from generation to generation, and hopefully those keys will be handed down as family heirlooms. 96 years from now, hopefully people will unite with special keys to open a secret box underneath the Eiffel Tower. And all that began as a little secret tucked away in a small indie game about motorcycles. Now, while you let all those weird, crazy stories sink in, think about some wild goose chases you've been on, whether it's in video games or outside of games, and let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video and learned a thing or two, you probably know clicking the like button
Easter eggs are often fun little secrets that developers put into games as a way to reward a player's curiosity and exploration. But Easter eggs can also be used as a way to send a hidden message directly to the player without it having to go through the eyes of the corporate suits at the publisher's office. Hi everyone, this is Mitch from GameRanks, and today we're going over 10 secrets and Easter eggs that developers didn't want to tell anyone about, especially the publishers. Starting off with number 10, back in 1998, EA Sports signed a deal with a young golfer named Tiger Woods, who was not yet embroiled in a series of sex scandals, to feature him as the cover athlete on their line of golf games. And the game was fairly solid. It was a great return to the PGA Tour franchise. Only the first 100,000 copies had to be recalled because of a little secret that was discovered. Some developer thought it would be a great idea to secretly put the pilot episode of South Park, Jesus vs. Santa, onto the PlayStation 1 disc. The episode couldn't be accessed through normal means through the PlayStation. In order to see it, you had to pop the disc into your computer, view the files on the disc, and open the file zzDummy.net. I don't know, maybe the developer who sneakily put that file on there really did want someone to find it, almost like he or she was pulling a prank on EA. But one thing's for sure, EA would have definitely loved if that Easter egg remained a secret forever. Next up at number 9, this isn't so much of a secret or Easter egg as it is an interesting glitch that Nintendo would have never expected could have ever been found. But let's talk about Missing No from Pokemon Red and Blue. Missing No is a quote-unquote Pokemon that could be found under very specific conditions. First, you have to talk to this old man in Viridian City and have him teach you how to catch Pokemon. Then, you fly to Cinnabar Island and start surfing up and down the eastern coast so that it looks like you're on land when you're actually in the water. Eventually, you should encounter one of the multiple forms of Missingno. The reason why developers didn't expect this to be found is because it was actually a programming quirk caused by the player doing several things that Game Freak would have never expected, such as talking to an NPC that teaches you how to catch Pokemon when you already have the Fly HM, and then trying to surf on the eastern coast of Cinnabar Island where there's not supposed to be any Pokemon. Add all of that together and you have a cool secret glitch Pokemon that actually causes all kinds of weird things to happen with your game. And that's a very brief summarization of the glitch because honestly we could spend a whole video talking about it. Instead though, let's move on to number 8. The Stanley Parable's Patience Testing Ending. The Stanley Parable is a game all about subverting expectations. But you can actually subvert the developer's expectation by getting an ending that they had to put in there as a sick joke. The ending that I'm talking about refers to a point in the game where you're told to play a little game involving pressing a button for 4 hours in order to save a cardboard baby from being put in the fire. For 4 hours. Let that sink in for a second. In 4 hours, you could watch all of the Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, and still have 12 minutes to spare, drive from Los Angeles to Las Vegas, or wait in line at E3 to play the new Zelda. Seriously, that line was ridiculous. To make matters even worse, at the 2-hour point, the game throws a curveball at you by forcing you to press another button to save a dog from being dumped in a pool of puppy-eating piranhas. Okay, sure, maybe the developers might have suspected that someone would use a macro to do all the moving and button pressing automatically, and that is what people did. But I highly doubt that Galactic Cafe really expected many people to legit be able to find this ending. In at number 7, we have a classic Easter egg from Resident Evil 2 that allows you to find a special photo of Rebecca Chambers in a Raccoon City Police Department jersey. In order to get it, though, you had to examine Wesker's desk, which would normally just tell you it's trashed. Someone must have searched the desk, and you had to examine it a staggering 50 times before it finally gives you Film D, which can then be developed in the darkroom to view the picture. This is one of those Easter eggs that make you think, okay, seriously, how could someone possibly have thought to check a seemingly normal object over and over while getting the same message each time, all the way to 50 times? And the honest truth is that they probably didn't. This was a secret that was revealed in a supplementary book called Research on Biohazard 2 Final Edition, and word probably spread from there. Number 6 is an Easter egg for one of the most popular first-person shooter franchises of all time that wasn't discovered until 7 years after the release date of Halo 3. And the reason for that was because it really wasn't meant to be discovered. It was meant to be shown as a message to a single person. If you play Halo 3 on December 25th, get to the loading screen after selecting a level and hold in both sticks. Pay careful attention to the halo that forms, and you should be able to clearly see Happy Birthday, Lauren. Turns out this Easter egg is courtesy of former Bungie developer Adrian Perez, who put in the message as a surprise for his wife, Lauren. For number 5, we're going a little bit more obscure with a Japanese Famicom game called Pachikon, which really is no more than a video game version of Pachinko, minus the gambling. It's a completely unremarkable game in just about every way, except for the fact that when you examine the ROM through a hex editor, you can find an otherwise inaccessible message left by a hilariously disgruntled anonymous employee. The message is entirely in Japanese and too long to completely go over in this video, but some highlights include saying that his boss does absolutely nothing but give him crap, that the people he works with are all retards, and saying, who the hell do you think is going to play this with its boring bonus stage and balls that get stuck? He also leaves a message in the MSX version of the game, beginning it with saying, slick, slick, spray, spray, which, if you can't guess, is the equivalent of fat, fat, fat. And number 4, it's one of the first Easter eggs in all of gaming.